I'm seeing. Thanks everyone for joining us. Yeah, TJ Reed, you're right. Not good enough. I mean that's really the story of what happened. Like I said.
I don't. Can you hear me, Chris?
This was just a matter of pairings that didn't work. Whether it was Jones and Bradley, Ream and Gonzalez. Yeah, I can hear you. Mexican referees and the USMNT. This was just. I don't know what to say. It was. I don't know if you can say Jones sucks now, Jared. I mean, it's. I just don't think he works with Bradley.
He doesn't work with Bradley. If you have anybody of competence in the center of the pitch, he doesn't work with him, period, because he does whatever the fuck he wants, whenever the fuck he wants to do it. And Bradley plays timid and tense when he's got Jermaine Jones because he never knows where the fuck Jermaine is going to be. And unfortunately, this time, I guess the difference between this and the Costa Rica game is the Costa Rica game, Klinsmann put Pulisic at the 10 or in the center of the pitch and tried Jones outright, except Jones decided he didn't feel like playing on the right that night, and that's when they kept getting smoked repeatedly on that side of the field. This time, at least, they put Pulisic out to the right, which in the first, until Jones left the field, made him more, other than his one run and their goal, more or less irrelevant. Jones, I came to the conclusion, I thought Jones was out there kind of like what Marty McSorley used to be for Wayne Gretzky. He was out there to protect Gretzky. If you hit Pulisic, he was going to hit you back, and he was going to get a red card ultimately. Well, except this guy wasn't giving cards. I think he forgot him at home. So at the end of the game, Jones does nothing. Pulisic has one good stretch, and they walk away with the point. And on that point, I'm taking these damn sunglasses off because you can't read the
Ballot of a Mexican referee versus the U.S.
Yeah, more or less. So, but that to me seems to be the simple part of it is just Jones is irrelevant. I don't know why he was out there other than possibly to protect Pulisic in an atmosphere where they knew Panama would beat the shit out of him. Are you there?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, sorry for my pauses here. Yeah, I am here. I can only hear things, I think, on delay right now. So I hear myself, and then I hear you.
Well, this is going to be outstanding. To me, it's a point on the road in a place they've usually done well.
This is prime show. We'll try to keep this as short as possible, I think, because this is a train wreck.
So Dan Lopez says Jones got gassed out in the first half. Yeah, could be. Veteran out of shape, not really into the full season of MLS. I could buy that as well. I just don't think Jones really fits in well with this side. I felt any sense of chemistry they had from the Honduras game was gone. The second he stepped on the
Dempsey were probably just not prepared for a game for this long.
Dempsey, Pulisic, Bradley, and Altidore are playing a different game than Jones is. Yeah, pretty much. Because Jones, as I say it on Twitter, I've said it here before, Jones does whatever the fuck he wants. Jones does what he wants when he wants to do it. That's the problem. And I will maintain that all the way through. The goal they conceded, yeah, Jones jumped, Bradley jumped, Ream jumped, nobody got it. They scored. It was pretty damn comical if it weren't tragic at the same time. I don't know. To me, it's like I said, it screamed a CONCACAF game in Central America. It's going to be a bruising battle. The whistle's going to be swallowed
Well,
for the most part.
I would have said that they're I maybe we can hear me now.
We got to tell Pat he can't go on vacation anymore.
Yeah, they're all right. I'm gonna say we're gonna wrap this up here in a second. Here, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So basically, yeah, in the end, this show was about as good as most of how the U.S. played tonight. There was no urgency in the way we played. Howard looked good. Pulisic looked good. The guys you expect, I guess, to look good. Dempsey, I just think, was probably too tired at this point. I don't think he was ready to go 90 minutes again. Josie, he just, I mean, he had some good touches, but for the most part we had no connection from the defense to the offense. We were missing the whole center of the middle field, the whole center of the midfield. So, we just couldn't get it there to actually support him, which in the end ruins it.
All right, let me try talking for a second and see how this works. Because I can see you on TV now. I can see you now. Interesting. No, I don't exist, so ramble away.
Yeah, you can finally see me, but I'm still totally off on what I'm saying, and I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm throwing myself off because I can hear myself then like 7 seconds behind whatever I'm saying, and then I have to wait for you, and then I'm realizing, oh yeah, and I've waited 7 seconds then to respond or something. It's screwing everything up. Anyway, enough discussion of what's going on. To sum up the game, there were too many issues all over the field, but the real problem was we had no control of the midfield. It resulted in too many long balls, defense to offense, just booting the ball. We had no ability to stop them from taking the midfield back. We had no ability to kind of recover there. Bradley was too deep once again, had too many lazy passes when he was in a position to do something with the ball. And Jones just doesn't work well with Bradley. They want to play too similarly, or they need to play too similarly, and it just doesn't work out. I understand the point of having him in there because, yeah, you did want him there to protect the offense that you were making with Nagbe and Pulisic, and then Dempsey, because Dempsey's not going to come back and play defense, especially not after going 90 minutes 3 days ago. So 4 days ago, whatever it was. You need other options, and due to injuries, and I think kind of the guys that Bruce called up, there just weren't a lot of options.
Well, I think Demerit had the right comment about the fact that you've almost.
I think it's maybe fair to say that Acosta should have started over Jones. Francisco, I think you're right. I do think probably. Oh.
All right, you want me? I'll finish my point, and then you'll chime back in, I'm sure. I think Demerit, or it was Phil Shane, one of them said basically you have an entire solid 11-man team that's on.
Oh, okay,
that's out.
TJ, I don't think you can hear me, or you can't see me.
Yeah. Just go, Chris. I'll just let you finish.
All right. Yeah. I think Oscar, you're probably right that Pulisic in the middle would have given us a better chance. Yeah, where's Pat when we need him? Yeah, exactly. Nagby had some good touches, but yeah, without the ability to connect really with the defense, against Honduras, he and Villafaña worked really well together. But without any kind of midfield connection tonight, or without any midfield coverage, there just wasn't the ability for them to really connect. And in the end, our problem, I think there was a shot early, maybe early 10, 15 minutes, maybe even 20 into the second half, in which we get the ball up. We had 4 or 5 guys committed in when you figure it was Nagby, Pulisic, Altidore, Deuce. And then Bradley was like 40 yards behind them when the ball came back out, and they just picked it up right at the base of the circle because we had nobody there. There was just nobody to cover all that space in between. And how do you make up for that? And then on top of it, I haven't noted this because I haven't been able to think, I guess, while this has been going on. But I will note they were playing with a 12th man. I can't stand when we get Mexican referees. It's so terrible. They wouldn't like it if they got an American as a ref. And I still think we do a fairer job than they do every time we get one. But this is Conca crap. This just anything goes by the other team. Every ticky-tack thing we do. Josie was getting fouls called on him by standing there. Pulisic was getting calls by pushing arms away from guys who were pushing him. And then that they walk away with no cards even, and not a single yellow card. This was kind of up and down. I can't give many positive scores to the game for really anyone on the field, probably Pulisic and Tim Howard. And on that note, I think we wrap this up because, sorry, everybody, I suck hosting this. I don't know what I haven't gotten right, but something is screwed up. So we will talk to you guys. Hopefully I can get this fixed by Thursday.
You're gone.
You're done. Everybody take care.